When I saw you in New York, you were a little bigger.
Yeah, because
It was last notice.
Yeah, but I wasn't in shape.
But now you're in shape.
Now I'm in shape, yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah. I feel
Every
good.
time you're like in shape, it's
I'm
crazy.
heavy as well. I'm heavy.
What do you weigh?
262.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
You usually weigh like 250, right? 253?
Look at that.
Why'd you put on all that weight?
A big guy.
Yeah.
I'm getting heavier as I'm getting older. I think
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. Maybe.
Guys, I'm here with the heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall. How good does that sound? Like just the heavyweight champ, not interim, nothing, just heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's nice, huh?
I mean, that's what we want to do, innit? We want to win I think when you start off in this sport, you get the gloves on, you envision yourself as being the champion of the world.
Yeah.
Well, at least I did.
Yeah.
I did. Can't speak for everybody. I know some people just want to try it, have a fight or whatever, but for me, I wanted to be the best.
When you won the interim title, you could tell how much that meant to you, right? But
yeah, but I don't know. For me, it wasn't so much the interim title. I mean, obviously that's a big achievement in itself. It was the fact that I wasn't ready for that fight. I was fighting. Oh, she's got the coffees.
yeah,
I was fighting. Thank you very much. I was fighting Sergey Pavlovich, who was knocking everybody out at the time.
he was.
And usually when I'm like very regimented with my training, with my lifestyle, everything's like geared toward, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Like everything from the last 10 weeks plus of my life has been geared towards Saturday night. Whereas with that fight in particular, I was not in shape.
You just knew you had to get him out of there.
Yeah, I just had to get him out of there. Yeah.
It worked out. And then you beat Curtis Blades, and then you just wait, right? You've had to wait so long. Like, I know, I don't want to talk about why you're waiting, right? We're past all that. But the time off, like, could you look back on it now and see any positive and just kind of refreshing yourself, having a clear mind to just truly get ready for the challenge ahead of you now? But most times you don't get time, right? So when you do get it, you got to kind of appreciate it, no?
I've got a lot better in the year off. Because when you're training for a fight, you're training basically to get your body ready for that fight. You're training for one guy. Whereas I was like training I was in the gym every day, twice a day. I was in the gym just improving, getting better, working on things. I had teammates fighting. I was helping them out and stuff. So it was nice to not put my body through that all the time. But I've improved a lot, I think.
How frequently would you like to fight now, though? Considering Merab's about to fight for the fourth time.
Yeah.
Merab is defending his title for the fourth time this year. That's absolutely crazy.
What's the maximum you fought in a year? How many times?
3 max.
I think
One year I
three's-
fought Gustafson, Jones, and Rumble Johnson, and I was like, I need 9 months off.
Yeah. I think three's good. Three's good.
Yeah.
I think, three's perfect.
So you're fighting Ciryl Gane this weekend.
Yep.
Heavyweight championship.
Finally.
Hey, bro, you know what was crazy? Chill and I, we're messy, right? So we like to start shit. But we do TV. That's what we do. But I said, if I'm Tom Aspinall, I'm not fighting him. Because there was a time
Yeah.
where you were like in the crowd waiting to fight him. And he kind of was like, I'm not really doing that. Did you ever think like, maybe I should make this dude go fight somebody else? Like, because you're the man now. It's crazy how the shoe's on the other foot, right? But you, right?
Yeah,
let's
but
go.
I didn't exactly get given a choice. So,
Oh, it was the only option?
well, who else is there to fight? I already beat Volkov in the first round.
Yeah.
Almeida was already matched with Volkov. They didn't want to do Almeida, to be honest.
Yeah.
So Ciryl Gane's the number one contender. Also, Volkov was coming off a loss to Gane.
Yeah.
Almeida just fought Spivak, who's way down in the rankings.
Yep, and then Almeida got beat by
By
Curtis.
Blades. Yeah. So it looks a little bit weird. So the only guy that they offered me was Gane, so obviously I take it.
So you're fighting Ciryl, right? Big time fight. I just saw something you said. You think it's weird how people are writing off Ciryl Gane.
Yeah.
And for me, that was awesome to see because when I look at the fight, right, I see a guy that can actually move with you. I see a guy that's been in there with power threats before, Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis, so many others. I also see a guy that's been 5 rounds. Because of all those things, when you're breaking down the fight, everything would say it should be competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Why, though, are people just saying he can't go with you?
These media people are crazy, aren't they? You don't think? Like,
It's-
people get a narrative and they just run with it. It's crazy. But listen, I think something that I don't get much credit for is I think a lot of people see my style. They see I move fast. They see I got power and stuff. And they think, he's just a big, strong, athletic guy. My fight IQ is really, really high. And I don't think I get a lot of credit for it. So I know if what I'm looking at is good or not good. And I know that Ciryl Gane's good.
He's very good.
He's really good. And I think the fact that he won his fight against Volkov, but
Did you think he lost that fight?
I did think he lost the fight.
So many people thought he lost that fight.
Yeah, I did. I'm not a judge, though, so maybe there's some things that judges can see that I don't see, but...
It's bad. Did you see last weekend? Did you watch any from Vancouver?
No.
Some horrible...
Really?
They be messing up the decisions constantly. Or did you see what happened with the referee? One dude got hit low in the nuts.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, Tom, you should have saw it. Tom, what's the big guy's name? He's one of the best referees in the game.
Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta. Bro, Dan Mergliotta's watching a fight. A guy gets dropped. He's beating, I don't know who it was. He's beating him. Mergliotta stops the fight with 3 seconds left in the round. The guy celebrates, runs to his corner, thinks the fight over, and Dan goes, "We're still fighting.
What?
I thought I heard the whistle."
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I swear
No
to God.
way.
Bro, and that happened. So you can't really get, if a decision is close, even questionable, when stuff like that still happens inside the octagon, So, I get it, the frustration, but he's the guy that earns the title fight. So people should not be looking at it. And also, it's the Jon Jones thing. I think that vision, right? Biggest moment of his career, they saw him get submitted in that way.
Yeah, I mean, it was quick. I think when you lose like that, it kind of sticks around. But listen, man, Cyryl's really good. You know, it's like sometimes you show up and you just don't have a good night. And I think that was one of those nights for him, for whatever reason. Maybe Jon Jones is the best ever. Maybe he was feeling sick that day. There's some stuff that can go on that we don't know about, but for whatever reason, that night in particular, he wasn't very good. Does that mean he's not very good overall? No. Ciryl Gane's really, really good, and I've prepared for him accordingly.
And that was refreshing to hear you say that, because people are trying to spin a completely different narrative. Do you expect him to be a little bit more engaging, being that it's going to be probably his last opportunity at a heavyweight title fight, right? He fought for the interim title and he fought for the undisputed title twice. This could be his last chance. Or do you expect that same point fighting type of fight early to try to drag it into the later round?
I think I've got him at his best because he's got a few things now that he's going to be better than before. He's been through those big fights. He's got them losses. No doubt he's learned from them losses. He's got the experience. He knows what it's like to fight under pressure. And this is his last chance, man. He's not going to get a fourth go. This is his third go. So I'm expecting the best version of him. If he's more engaging from a technical standpoint, that evens the odds up a lot more on my part. So I wouldn't, if I was him, I wouldn't force the engagement.
Because you said if you hit somebody square in the face, they're going to fall.
Yeah.
You believe in your power like that?
Yes.
I see a great fight. I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. I was surprised at how easily you went through Curtis Blades. Were you surprised at all?
Yeah.
Because the first fight, right? You guys, you respected him more the first time because you were kind of staying back a little bit. That second time, you just went through him. What made you just attack him in that way?
You know what? It's really weird. I'm sure you can relate to this because it's probably happened to you. Every time I knock somebody out, I just can't believe that I've knocked him out. I'm like, oh, you fell over with that? From that you fell over?
Yeah.
So weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that I believe in my power and I'm like, sticking my chest out and be like, oh, I'm the strongest puncher ever. It's that I have proof of that.
Yeah.
If I hit somebody, statistics have told me that if I hit somebody, they're going to go over. So, the last fight with Blades, Pavlovich is the same, Spivak's the same, guys like that. I've hit them and I've been like, oh, you're unconscious. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Is this the right time to fight Tom Aspinall? I kind of liken it to this, right? This is my chart. Francis Ngannou could not fight 25 minutes until he went and fought Stipe Miocic for 25 minutes and he exhausted himself. Then he was able to fight 25 minutes. We don't know what 25 minutes with Tom Aspinall looks like. Mm-hmm. So the unknown should give guys confidence that right now is the time to fight you in that long fight. Jon Jones, I think he made a huge mistake by not fighting you now, because what if you go 25 minutes and you still win, but you understand that fatigue? Because it is a different fatigue. Once you do it once, though, it'll become yes. So it's right now the time to be fighting Tom Aspinall before you get that experience.
It's It's a great outlook, I think. I like it. But
that's when people say, would you have fought Tom? I go, now I would have, because I don't know what he would look like later. When you know what he looks like later, no.
No, I know what you're saying, but on the flip side of that, as someone myself who watches a lot of footage, like for example, Ciryl Gane, there's rounds and rounds and rounds where you can watch him, see what his patterns are, see what he does, see what he's good at and not good at. With me, 80% of that plus you can't see. You don't know what I do. No one's got any idea. No, everyone's got this assumption that I train for 2-minute fights. Like, that is so far from the truth that it's unbelievable. So there's this notion again in the media where people are like, if Tom goes past 2 minutes, Ciryl wins.
Yeah, but that's insane.
But that's what people say every time.
You could never think that a heavyweight champion is going to get tired in a round.
But that's what people think. So if people do think that, that's fantastic for me.
So what does round 2, 3, 4, and 5 look like this weekend? Do you, as a guy that starts fast and that can finish fights, if it starts to turn a little bit to where he's like lasting, do you kind of pull back and go, okay, leave some in the tank? Because I think that's the difference in fighting 25 minutes. I did it 9 times.
Yeah.
It's like you can't fight as hard for as long unless you're Marab.
Yeah, well, he's insane. He is
insane,
absolutely
right?
crazy.
He's like, not everybody else can do that.
I never start, honestly, I promise you now, I'm going full speed in my fights. Never.
You're not.
I'm always thinking. My dad says something to me. Last thing he says, just move around, just enjoy it, just take your time, and that's what I do every single time. I'm not going full speed at all. I'm far from it. So every time I'm thinking, I've got to hold some back because we're going to go 5 rounds. Like I've got that in my mind all the time. So we'll find out. I don't know.
Oh, man, I can't wait. Listen, this is supposed to be the hardest fight of your career.
Yep.
But if it isn't, holy shit. Are you prepared for what your life will look like after Saturday? If it isn't, because by all accounts, this should be the hard one. But if you wipe this dude out, I mean, they're going to put a rocket ship on your back and send you to the moon. Seriously.
I don't know. I've not really thought that far ahead.
Bro, everybody wants a heavyweight. Everybody wants the heavyweight champion to be like Mike Tyson was. And that's the type of era you would start to live in if you go through this fight in that way.
Good. Well, let's see. Let's see on Saturday. I don't know. I never predict what's going to happen after my fight. So we'll find out on Sunday. When Sunday morning rocks around, we'll see.
You're going to be making a lot of – if you get through this one clean and impressive, you're going to make a boatload of money. You're going to start loaning me money. Like,
Come on.
You're going to start loaning me money at this point if he continues to do what he does.
You've got about 5 jobs. You've done how many title fights have you had? You must have loads of money, you.
Brother doing all right, Tom. I ain't going to say too much. Guys, Tom Aspinall defends his UFC Heavyweight Championship this weekend against Ciryl Gane in the main event at UFC 321. Make sure you hit the buy button at ESPN pay-per-view because Tom's still collecting those checks right now. In January, that stuff changes, but right now, Tom's still collecting those checks. Hit that buy button. Watch the baddest man on the planet as he competes to try to defend his world championship on Saturday. Until next time, like, subscribe, and tell your friends about my YouTube channel. I got guys like Tom Aspinall checking in with me. Hey, Tom, also, hey, man, thanks for giving me props about the fight. Even though you're kind of polishing me up
fight?
a little
What's
bit.
That?
When you go, DC would have been a problem if we fought.
I told you that years ago.
Yeah, I know you did, but still, to say
no, honestly,
you're just kind of polishing me up. And I'm
not,
like, every now and again, somebody got to give the big boy some love, Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah,
it's the truth. I think you might have beat me up bad.
No, I would have. Hey, let me tell you something. I'd have been shooting from halfway across the octagon the moment they said fight. Guys, make sure you watch Tom this weekend. Until next time, peace. We're extremely excited to announce our new partner and sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. So everybody knows and loves the Hard Rock hotels and casinos. But now you can use the top-rated Hard Rock Bet sportsbook to place your bets all NFL season and beyond. Guys, Hard Rock Bet is the only legal sportsbook in the state of Florida and is also available in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, and Colorado, with many more states launching all the time. You can also play on Hard Rock Bet's online casino if, and only if, you're in New Jersey. So, as we gear up for the NFL season, go to Hard Rock Bet, sign up, make a $5 bet, you'll get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Again, head over to Hard Rock Bet, sign up, make your first deposit today.